Hello everybody. I'm going to tell you right now, this video is going to be a hodgepodge. I'm going to have different clips in here. We got snow. I'm going to show you snow that we'd gotten yesterday. A clip of yesterday. Can anybody tell what that is? That's right, that's my wife's car. It's a BMW covered with snow. Can anybody tell what that is? That's right, that's a Kia Forte covered with snow. Welcome to Iowa. This is our second snow this year. Supposed to get 6 inches out of this one. Last one was probably about an inch, inch and a half. And this one's been coming down since 3 o'clock this morning. I'll show you a clip of my deck this morning. I scooped off. I'm going to show you before and after, I guess. There's the snow on my deck. I have to get out here and get it scooped off so I don't get in the doghouse with the wife. It's starting to melt. I can hear the water running out of the eave troughs down the downspouts. Well, I better get dressed and get this scoop for my wife. Got the deck cleared off. And now I'm down here in my chicken house. I scooped it out, got some of the manure out. I need to put new bedding down. And I started putting a moving blanket up, or blankets up on the wall. I got one installed. So I'm going to give you a quick shot of that to show you how I'm insulating this thing. So, right there it is. The moving blanket's on the wall, one of them. I got it stapled up there. Right here's another section. That's as far as the blanket goes. That far. I have 2 more blankets. I might have to purchase a 3rd one. But anyways, to get this all completed. But anyhow, here's the other wall. I'm going to put another one over here. And then the last one I'm going to split in 2 to do this section and this section. Or I might just go and actually staple it to where these end, wrap it around so actually I can go over that wall. Maybe that one will go that whole way, and then I'll have to cut out a hole for the window so sun can come in. And then down over here where the door's at, and those little windows, those windows don't open. This one I can open. It'll slide open upward. I had a screen on there. I don't know if you can see, there's a part of the screen down there. I had a screen on it this summer and lift that open, let them get ventilation. But over here, these are solid windows. They came out of an old garage door. But anyhow, I got to get this end covered somehow with something anyhow. And I don't know if I'll buy an additional moving blanket and put it on there and staple it up there or what, but that's, here's a shot of some of my chickens. They're all crowded in the corner. I gotta get bedding in here on this floor. But that's what I'm doing to insulate this chicken house. I was down here feeding the pigs and the horses, and I brought one blanket down, stapled it up there to see how it was going to go. I thought about putting some of the grass behind that blanket for added insulation, but then I kind of decided not to do that because I figured it'd just make a nesting spot for mice. And I'll show you what I mean. Right here's the corrugated tin. Of course I do have a screw in there, but there's still holes. Like so down here at the bottom, if a mouse wanted to, it could probably get in there and squeeze by them screws. And it could squeeze by them screws, and if there was grass behind that moving blanket, they'd probably just make a nest in there and have babies in there in the winter time. So I decided not to do that. I could fill those holes full of steel wool or something, but I left them open like that, so there's a little ventilation. The ventilation is going to be limited once I get that blanket put up, but I will show you up at the peak. The blanket don't go all the way to the top. I probably should cover it with something, but see how the blanket goes up almost to the top? I thought about not putting anything there, but I don't know if any condensation will drip off that and make the floor all wet, or if it's, I might have to, I may have to put something up there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna at least get those other moving blankets stapled up there on those walls to help protect that condensation dripping on the chickens in the winter, because that's what happened last year. It was dripping down and making that bedding on the floor all soaking wet. So I don't want that doing that this year, so that's why I'm putting these blankets on. Those chickens get off quite a bit of body heat. I have one of those Rubbermaid little hog pans, is what I water my chickens with. I just dump it in there. Had a stainless pan, big rectangular stainless pan, and then I put a round Rubbermaid hog pan in there. And that's what I water my chickens in. I dump it out about every day and rinse it out, because of course they get dirt in there and stuff. But I noticed last year it was fairly warm in there. Only a few times did the water actually get ice on it, but it's easy to bust it out and put water in there again. I figured with this moving blankets put up there for insulation, that'll help in that. I'm gonna put a thermometer in there and check the temperature every day, what the low and high is. I have one that keeps record on it, the previous 24 hours of what the temperature was in that current hour. So I'm gonna put one of them in there so I can keep track on the temperature. Come down here to do the chores, and it's gonna get the mail. And I think the plow truck ran over my mailbox. I'll show you that really quick. Right here, mailbox laying on the ground. The mail's in it, so oops, maybe the mailman ran into it, I don't know. What a fine time to have the mailbox get broke down, busted down, broke over, broke off, whatever you want to call it. Kind of pisses a fellow off, but hopefully the ground ain't frozen enough to have a gas post hole digger. I can see if it'll chisel through this ground, and I'll have to set a new post and put that on there again. See what happens. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you go. I get a chance this afternoon. I'm gonna put this Hodge Podge video together. I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna let you go. Don't forget I love you. See y'all in the next one. Bye.